Welcome, one and all, to my presentation of this newly formed entity. I am pleased to present a new organisational identity for our newly merged entity, which is United Family Group Limited. This name reflects the union of two complementary businesses and our collective commitment to supporting families across Australia. Firstly, our mission is to empower and support families by providing trusted products, high quality early learning childhood education, and assisting parents with integrated services that nurture their children's well-being and development. Secondly, we look at our vision, which is to be Australia's leading family-focused organisation, uniting retail, childcare and community services to create a seamless and supportive experience for all families. We come to our strategic goals, which are aligned to our core values. And our core values being families at the centre, growth and learning, integrity and trust, unity and collaboration, and finally sustainability and responsibility. Now, our strategic goals happen to be, firstly, create an integrated family services ecosystem, which is to unify childcare and digital services to support families with children ranging from 0 to 5 years of age. Secondly, to strengthen financial stability and growth, which is to blend the steady childcare service income with strong product margins to balance risk and drive long-term profitability. Thirdly, we want to drive operational efficiency, which is to consolidate shared functions, HR, IT, finance, and marketing, along with optimizing supply chain operations to reduce costs and increase efficiency. Fourthly, we want to expand community presence and national reach. This is to use G8's childcare network to extend retail presence and introduce in-centre brand experiences and product partnerships. Fifth, we want to build a data-driven family engagement platform. We do this by leveraging combined customer and enrolment data to offer personalised family support, loyalty programs, and targeted product service bundles. And lastly, we want to prioritise care quality and compliance by maintaining industry-leading standards in childcare operations, safety compliance, and early learning outcomes. This all creates value. United Family Group Limited creates value by bringing together trusted childcare services, quality family products, and supportive experiences, helping families to grow, thrive, and to remain united, ensuring improvements in their well-being, early learning, and long-term sustainability as we grow with the communities we serve. How the new entity increases shareholder value. The merger of Baby Bunting Group and G8 Education Limited into United Family Group Limited creates a unique opportunity to enhance shareholder value through strategic alignment, governance improvements, diversified revenue, and long-term stability, which are all principles supported in corporate governance and strategic management literature. We begin by looking at the strategic financial drivers, and they happen to be stronger long-term performance through diversification, cost synergies and operational efficiency, along with competitive advantage and market expansion. We also look at governance, sustainability and risk reduction drivers. They happen to be stronger governance and ethical leadership, sustainability and ESG value creation, and lastly, reduced business risk and stronger capital structure. Now, the overall effect of all of this happens to be higher profitability plus lower risk plus improved governance equals increased shareholder value. Alternatively, we can look at this through another lens, and that is revenue growth plus operating margin plus capital efficiency also equals increased shareholder value. Next, we look at the strategic roadmap aligned with balanced scorecard and value disciplines. We have 4 different perspectives that we look at this through, and the first being our financial perspective, and the goal there is sustainable, diversified growth. Our next perspective is cut through the customer, and that's we hope to achieve our goal, and that is deep trust and loyalty via personalised experiences. Our next one is internal process. Our goal there is operational excellence and integration. And lastly, we have learning and growth. And our goal there is innovative and ethical organizational culture. Now, our roadmap clearly outlines and shows if we hope to achieve an increase in profits, we need to have, firstly, an increase in revenue, and we need to also lower costs. Our customers' goals, if we hope to achieve those, we need to create trust and loyalty. We need to improve customer service, and we need to also offer education and solutions. Our internal process, we need to implement and centralize shared services, strong governance and transparency, and we need to integrate the supply chain. For learning and growth, our steward-based leadership, we need to improve knowledge and skills, and we need to provide tools, technology, and innovation. All of these are linked in one way or the other, and if we want to achieve our goals, we need to implement the right things, and there is a process to doing that. Summarizing this, the outcome, our strategic roadmap, will show us that a United Family Group Limited's strategic map integrates operational excellence, customer intimacy, and product leadership to deliver superior financial performance, outstanding family experiences, efficient internal operations, and a culture that supports innovation, sustainability, and ethical stewardship. How our strategic map produces a return on investment. Firstly, we begin by looking at the financial ROI drivers. Our impact of those ROI drivers is higher margins, stronger cash flows, better risk-adjusted returns. We also look at our customer ROI drivers, and the impact of those is to have higher revenue per customer, lower customer acquisition cost. And finally, or third in line, is the internal process ROI drivers. And here the impact is lower cost base, higher efficiency, and reduced organizational risk. Next is our learning and growth ROI drivers. Here we have stronger innovation pipeline, higher service quality, and long-term performance uplift, and that's the impact. The overall strategic justification is that it integrates operational excellence, customer intimacy, and product leadership into one unified strategy. It drives profitability, reduces risk, and boosts competitive advantage. It embeds sustainability and ethical practices, lifts stakeholder trust, and long-term value creation. Our final ROI outcome is a balanced and integrated strategic system that grows profit sustainably, increases operational efficiency, enhances customer loyalty, builds workforce capability, and strengthens long-term shareholder value. Next, we have an organizational chart that is listed here before you. This slide outlines our organizational structure built around strong stewardship and good governance. At the top, we have our board of directors supported by an independent chair. The board oversees three key committees: the Audit and Risk Committee, the ESG and Sustainability Committee, and the People and Stewardship Committee. These bodies provide strategic oversight and ensure accountability across the organisation. Reporting to the board is our Chief Executive Officer. The CEO leads the organisation and provides direction to each of the major executive functions shown below. Under the CEO, we have four primary executive roles. First, the Chief Financial Officer. The CFO leads finance, treasury, reporting, and audit functions. Reporting to the CFO is the Chief Governance and Compliance Officer, who makes risk, compliance, policy, and quality. Who manages risk, compliance, policy, and quality. Next, the Chief Operations Officer in retail. This role oversees our retail state divisions across New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia, and Western Australia. Reporting to this position is the Chief Operations Officer in childcare, who manages our childcare centre clusters across regional, metro, and rural areas. We also have the Chief Sustainability and Stewardship Officer. This role leads ESG strategy, corporate social responsibility, SDG integration, and organisational ethics. Under this leader is the Chief Information and Data Officer. responsible for digital platforms, data analytics, and cybersecurity. Finally, the Chief People and Culture Officer leads training, workforce development, and organisational culture. Reporting to this role is the Customer Relations and Family Services, which oversees family programs, support services, and loyalty initiatives. Altogether, this structure is designed to promote strong governance, operational excellence, and a united focus on sustainability, people, and service delivery. So our proposed organisational structure, this is to have a hybrid centralised, decentralised model. Centralised for governance, finance, strategy and sustainability. Decentralised for customer-facing childcare and retail operations. This slide shows our proposed hybrid organisational structure, which means we use both centralised and decentralised approaches to get the best of each. Some functions stay centralised, like governance, finance, sustainability, strategy and risk. Keeping these at the centre helps us to stay consistent, meet regulations, manage risk properly, and keep everyone aligned with the same values. The downside is that centralisation can slow down decisions and feel distant from what's happening in local centres and stores. Other parts of our business are decentralised, such as retail regions, childcare clusters, customer experience teams and innovation lab. This gives local teams more freedom to respond quickly to families, solve local problems and try new ideas. But it also means we need to watch for inconsistencies or duplicated work overall. Overall, this hybrid model works because it balances control with flexibility. The central team protects quality, ethics and standards, while local teams stay responsible and innovative. This helps us deliver better service, stay efficient, and reduce risk across the whole organisation. Stewardship alignment ensures ethical behaviour, sustainability, and long-term responsibility across all operations. Lastly, why this structure adds financial value, future direction, innovation, and SDG alignment. SDG being Sustainable Development Goals. A sustainable integrated future for United Family Group Limited, creating Australia's leading family wellbeing ecosystem. Our core strategy and impact. We have a four-pillar approach and a way of looking at this. Firstly, we want to build a national family wellbeing ecosystem. Secondly, we want to lead with sustainable and circular family products. Third, we want to have advanced equity and inclusion. And lastly, we want to establish data-led innovation and insights labs. Now, our first pillar, our sustainable development goals here are to have good health, well-being and quality education. Our second pillar, the SDG here, is to be responsible, to have responsible consumption and climate action. Under equity, our SDGs are gender equality and reduced inequality. And lastly, our SDGs under innovation are industry, innovation and infrastructure. Our overall strategic outcome is for United Family Group Limited to become Australia's first fully integrated and sustainably led family wellbeing ecosystem, combining innovation, stewardship, operational excellence and ESG leadership to deliver long-term value for families, communities and shareholders. Strategic outcome is to have value creation. Thank you for listening.